GM to kick off 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 Dealers Tour. You all know what we're expecting with this. So let's go! Howdy folks, you on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you like Corvette content, give this video a thumbs up. And if you definitely want to be a part of a great YouTube channel, which is Seek on the Speed 252, definitely hit that subscribe button right now. Become part of this community because I genuinely would love to have you. Go to anywhere on your screen, whether it's computer, cell phone, TV screen, hit that subscribe button. Just become part of this community and hit that bell button notification right beside it as well. If you got an Instagram page, definitely go follow me. If you got an Instagram page, go over there and follow me. If you want to purchase one of my awesome, most famous key tags, go to my website, which is on the screen. If you would like to support me any other kind of way, well, here's my Cash App and Venmo, and I would greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. With that being said, you guys, let's get into this great information that Chevrolet and General Motors just unveiled to us. General Motors to kick off C8 Corvette Z06 Dealers Tour in 2022. You guys, I want to give a shout out to Corvette Blogger for providing us with great information today. I love bringing you guys new C8 Corvette content, so that way you guys get the latest and the greatest information about the 2023 Corvette Z06 and future variants of this car. Now, I'm so excited for this tour because I know a lot of people haven't had a chance to see the 2023 Corvette Z06 in person, and I'm telling you right now, pictures and sometimes videos don't do this car justice. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that this car comes back to some of my local dealerships so I can see it in person again, but definitely go to some of you guys' dealerships for people who have not had a chance to see this car yet in person. One of the cooler marketing plans that Chevrolet insisted with the arrival of the new Mid Engine Corvette in 2019 was the C8 Corvette Dealers Tour. Dealers could host 1 or 2 day event with the new C8 Corvette on display, and this also included a Corvette specialist to present the car as well as a bunch of displays showing off the various color options, seats, wheels, and what kind of Corvette you are allowed to order. Some dealers had a huge turnout with thousands of people coming to check out the new Mid Engine Corvette in 2019. And we know that many enthusiasts will go to their local dealerships to see the all-new Z06 as well. I mean, guys, I'm telling you right now, I have seen the Z06 in person at least 2 to 3 times, and I've obviously got great footage of it when Chevrolet invited me out to the unveiling of this car, and I'm still wanting to see this car in person. So I'm telling you right now, for everyone who has not had the opportunity yet to see this car, I'm praying and hoping that this tour come to your local dealerships, because you're going to want to see the C8 Corvette in person. Even though it is sold out possibly for the next 45 years, you will still want to see this car in person. Just because it's sold out at some local dealerships in your area, that doesn't mean that some people may drop off that list that could bump you up to that next slot. That doesn't mean that some people may end up not being able to get the car, which means you can also get up to the next spot. Now, like Corvette Blogger has said before, which is Mr. Keith, they have heard some ramblings that Chevrolet would be headed back out on tour again with the Z06, and today we have confirmed by a Chevrolet representative who said the Z06 Dealers Tour will be offered to dealers beginning in 2022. Obviously that's next year, obviously that's around the corner. Now, I do believe I went to one of the first dealership tours in the country, which was at Corvette, which is now known as Suzuka. They had so many people turn out there at that event. I mean, it was incredible, and it was nice to see that car in person again. And they had the orange, sea green orange with the white interior, and it was so incredible. I got to meet a lot of good people there, even my good friend Steve, who actually goes on tour with the cars, and most likely be going on tour with the Z06. And I'm telling you right now, it's just a great experience overall. So I'm so glad that Chevrolet has truly considered doing this again, especially for new Corvette owners in general, because don't get me wrong, the C8 Corvette Z06 looks somewhat similar to the Corvette Stingray if you haven't had a chance to see it in person, but there are some differences. And one thing that a lot of people love to see in person with this car is how wide and longer this car is compared to the C8 Stingray. Now, some people have asked some of their dealerships and their friends of those dealerships if they plan on hosting the Z06 tour, and so far no one has any confirmations yet. They did see a post on Corvette Forum which started our quest on this subject, and a user named Tone said that Cornell Chevrolet in Costa Rica, California is planning a 2-day event for the 4th and the 5th of April. Now, if that dealership is already confirming that they're planning on doing the dealership tour for the Z06, you can't expect other dealerships to do the same exact thing. Because I don't know how big this dealership is for all you guys that live in California. If you're close to this dealership, if they are already saying they're planning on doing it April and 4th, that means they're already paid to have this done, and somebody in the dealership leaked this information. And if this dealership is even small or close to being medium sized, I can guarantee you the larger dealerships is going to pay for this too. Now, it is very possible that a lot of large dealerships may not pay for this because they already has been sold out as far as the allocation goes and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of the dealerships know that their customer base who haven't had a chance to see this car yet, even though they got an allocation down with them, will want to see this car in person too. So in my personal opinion, I do think most dealerships will end up doing this tour just out of respect for their customer base and for the people who's also spending these money at these dealerships and want to get a chance to see this car in person. For those of you who are interested in the Z06, they suggest you ask your dealership if they are scheduling a Z06 dealer tour. If you hear any of the dealership hostings or tours, let people know so that way people can come check this out, come share it with your friends. I mean, my personal opinion, like I said before, I really enjoyed the dealership tour in 2019. It was fabulous. I met a lot of great people. I mean, it really gave you a chance to see multiple colors in person. It really gave you a chance to see the options. It gave you a chance to honestly hear the car crank up. Now, I know a lot of guys and ladies really love what the Stingray sound like, and I'm telling you right now, Chevrolet gave me a chance to crank up the new 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 in person, and it sounded so good. So I'm telling you right now, if the dealerships do these tours, you all are going to be stoked to see this car in person because it sounds so good. I know a lot of people recorded it in person and got it on video and all that stuff, but this car literally sounds so amazing in person. So I hope the dealership does these tours for each and every one, because seeing this car in person is like, you know, words cannot explain how awesome this car is. And I wanted to bring you guys some new information, and some of you guys may have already heard about this, some of you guys may not have heard about this. So anyways, I hope you guys do get the opportunity to see this car in person. Leave your comments down below if you are interested in the tour. You know, a lot of people showed up and showed out for the 2019 tour for sure, because there was a lot of people that didn't get a chance to see this car in person. It was the new mid-engine car, the new mid-engine Corvette that people was never expecting that ended up getting this car, and it was nothing like seeing this car on tour in 2019. Now I'm curious to see what the turnout is going to be regarding the 2019 into 2022 regarding the 2023 C8 Corvette Z06, because in 2019 this car was brand new to the world, so everyone wanted to see it. Now as the Stingray has been out for a year, somewhat two, and now the Z06 is coming out, I wonder what people will be interested in seeing and saying when they see this car in person. So once again, leave your comments down below. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, definitely please do. But before I end this video, I'm going to show you how I cranked up this car so you can hear the sound of this car again. So let's go.
Okay, go for it.